the most feared bounty hunter in the galaxy. Now, in an all-new wait. Is he colorblind?
Hello everyone, MSW here, and today we are looking at the LEGO Star Wars set number 75344, Boba Fett's Starship Microfighter. The set was launched in January of 2023, retailed for $9.99 USD, has 85 pieces, and comes with one minifigure. Let's get into it. Starting off with the building, it's a microfighter. That's what it is. It takes very little time to build, honestly. Building age is 6 up, which makes total sense. The use of snot building is really nice. And overall, the set was actually working for me as a microfighter until we got to the wings. But we'll get to that in a moment. First, let's tackle the reason you buy a microfighter, the minifigures. And oh boy, this minifigure. So this minifigure has a couple problems. The biggest one being the color scheme. They changed the color to a darker green on the body print, which is accurate to the Mando era Boba Fett, and I actually quite like it. But then they were just lazy and decided to keep the same lighter green helmet and jetpack from the original trilogy era. Why, LEGO? Like, why? It doesn't make any sense. Not only would a helmet and a jetpack in that darker green be an amazing color and look awesome, but you also have done a ton of different Mando helmets and jetpacks in different colors before, so what stops you here? And the most annoying part is if you just fix that one problem, the figure is actually not that bad. I do like the darker color scheme, and the legs and arm printing looks really nice. The blaster, though a little big, is the same blaster they've been using since 2018. And the only thing missing physically from his helmet is his little antenna accessory. But that one is not the biggest deal to me due to the fact that if you have a set that already has those, you have plenty of extras. And also, if they're trying to cut costs by not including a huge pack of those things into a microfighter, I totally get it. The figure is so close to being an amazing figure, if only for the color scheme. Moving along to the ship itself, it's not perfect. And I know, microfighters have piece count and size restriction, and this is probably the best that they could do. And some parts actually work really well. The body is pretty good, as is the blasters that also work as a flick firing missile play feature. I really like that. Even the cockpit works well considering you have to fit a figure into a odd shape, and also has a giant jetpack on his back. I do wish there was a place to put the blaster somewhere instead of just having to take it off or have it in his hand. But overall, while I was building this, it was looking good. The part that gets me is the wings. They are just too small. The word that pops into my head is dinky, which is weird, but it's like the word that I think of. And it affects the set overall. The swoosh factor is an okay 5 out of 10, which again, it just would be better if it just wasn't for the wings being so small. It doesn't feel as big as the rest of the microfighter, which is crazy to say because it's a microfighter. It's supposed to be small. And yet the wings just feel too small somehow. Overall, this microfighter just doesn't seem worth it. I always say you buy the microfighter for the minifigure, but this minifigure is just not worth it. And that's even at the discounted $7 that you can see it at Walmart today. Only reason I have it and reviewing it is because I found it for $5 due to it being a damaged box. And since the price count was worth that alone, I figured it was worth it. Now, if this set had just come out and you loved Mando era Boba Fett, or you loved the slave one, yes, I'm calling it that, but let's say you couldn't afford the $50 one that came out at about the same time, maybe I would recommend this set to you. Maybe. But nowadays, I honestly just can't. The build just isn't very full. The minifigure is really inaccurate, and although it doesn't bother me, the missing antenna does make the minifigure feel incomplete. Not to mention the fact that nowadays, if you just spend another $8 more than the discounted price you can find at like Walmart, you can get the Boba Fett mech, which minifigure is so much better. That review is coming, by the way. Make sure you subscribed and hit that bell to see when that review comes out. But yeah, at the end of the day, I just can't recommend this set, knowing that there are better options out there and that it just feels like an incomplete build. And that's about it. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like this video, comment down below how you feel about this set. Do you agree with my takes? Is it the best set ever, or could it be better? I want to know. If you like this video, check out my other LEGO set reviews. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel for more LEGO content. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.